Facebook. This is Hallie at Robert Andrews Laser Medical Aesthetics in Colorado Springs, Colorado. I have kind of a fun topic we're talking about today. Didn't have a model readily available because Facebook has a few guidelines I have to follow, but we are talking about butts today. So it seems to be kind of a craze right now within not only the United States, but throughout the world. And obviously the Kardashians had something to do with it, but also the way a woman is shaped and the way that she used to be shaped has changed. So the more voluptuous, the more full-figured woman, the better right now in these days. And so when we're talking about butts, that includes having a curvaceous butt. So here at Robert Andrews, what we're doing is we're doing liquid butt augmentation. So we are also doing BBLs, which are your Brazilian butt lifts with our surgeons. But before you go underneath the knife, it's always nice to know that there are options. One of those options is Sculptra. Sculptra is made by a company named Galderma. It's a polylactic acid, so we're not talking about a filler, ladies or gentlemen. Even gentlemen sometimes want a more pronounced buttocks, or else one that's actually has a little bit more shape instead of just flat. So what this is it's an actual powder, and I'm hesitating because I'm trying to explain it to you so it makes sense. So here it is unmixed. It's just like a white powder, and you can kind of see it in here. What we do is we mix it with bacteriostatic water and a bunch of lidocaine. And 8 to 10 of these vials, which is going to be about 9 milliliters per vial, so up to 90 milliliters, which is a significant amount of volume, ladies, gets put in your buttocks while you're in-house at the practice. So some of us have definitely done a little enhancement with our buttocks. Some people, come on in here, Kelsey. I just like to show off because one of us has better looking buttocks than the other of us, and Kelsey's got a beautiful one. So she naturally has that. She's not definitely somebody who would be a candidate, but if Kelsey, even though, thank you for being my little beautiful model. Come on, don't run away yet. We're not done.
Sorry.
If Kelsey was older and she started getting some dimpling or even stretch marks, Sculptra helps that. So a lot of women, when they have children, they'll notice that their butts do grow and spread, and then after children, it's like, oh my God, what are these stretch marks? So you can either replace it with a Sculptra liquid butt lift, or you can actually put fat back into it. And so that's something I'm really excited to talk about here at Robert Andrews, because we're going to be, and I keep talking about moving on this location. With construction right now, there are some delays, but we're going to start doing some in-house here in our current office, also with some fat transplant, or transfers, thank you, which is awesome. So within that, why would that be important? It's important because aesthetically, not only does it look great, but it feels better to have a little bit more cushion on your back end. And I know that personally because I had a pretty flat butt. So now that I've explained that part of it, what that means is that we would use actually about 20 syringes full. So these are the syringes, and I use something that is a cannula. One day we're going to demonstrate it. I've had some pictures on our Instagram that you can go back and look. As I said, Facebook's got some things that are guidance, and you have to be really careful in regards to what parts of the bodies are exposed, but keep an eye on us doing some lives when the time comes with that. So fat can be transferred from any part of our body and to any other part of our body, and some women are actually doing it in their faces, in their hands. They're actually putting fat back in their necks. So that's something that I'm really excited to be able to offer at Robert Andrews. So be sure to get on our waiting list. Our doctors already are starting to fill up their books. So you can call us at 719-434-3075. And don't hesitate, but remember us here at Robert Andrews. Thanks so much, and we'll talk to you soon.